All right, guys, it's time to flip the hay. With all them big stalks, it shredded them nice. We have been so muggy. We had just a little passing through sprinkle. We have just been so muggy. It is just, I mean, you can see the haze. Maybe the camera don't show it, but it is just hazy mug. This week is not a good week for drying hay. So what I'm trying to do is at least stand it up, because the top is getting crispy, but the bottom needs some air. So all I'm doing is literally just a 180. The hay, you can see I'm not even really roping it. It just kind of does a quick 180. It's standing up. And then when it comes time to bale, so today is Thursday, when it comes time to bale, probably Sunday or Monday, if the weather holds out, then I'll make another trip and pull these together for him to bale. I really like it. I think it will help us out. I see a tedder in my future. I see a tedder someday in my future, but I got other bills to pay first before I worry too much about a tedder. This little khun speed rake is awesome. It is so adjustable that it's not even funny. One, I can come in here and I can have right, left side both up and down, or just the right side down. So it'll lock the left side up. The day I bought this, I was actually on my way to John Deere, of course, to buy one of the repainted, I think it's H&S or somebody that makes them for John Deere, because that's just what we did. I'm learning. But I happened to swing by the khun dealer for another question, and I told him, I'm heading over to get a rake, and he's like, well, I got these little speed rakes, and he showed me. I mean, I can take the tail, these two wheels with this right here, I can really change how that exits. I can change the width right here. I think I can go one notch wider yet, and then narrower, so that just changed your overall width. There's this angle indicator for this beam for the threaded rod part, so you can get both sides the exact same. So you can use the threaded part for fine-tune adjustment, and you can use this pin for 4 different adjustments as to how much angle you want on it. And then you got the springs. I got the springs cranked all the way up, so the fingers are as light as possible, and I go very slow. I literally am just going a couple miles an hour so we don't flick dirt into our windrow to keep our ash. When you're doing dairy quality hay, there's a quality spot called ash content, and ash content is usually from V-rakes. You can see how they scratch the soil when guys just fly down the field. Well, that sand gets flicked into the alfalfa as it's rolling over, and that degrades the quality. So I just crawl for speed so that dirt can fall down, and as little as possible is making it into the windrow. You know, you can even see these wheels out here where there's a slight impression. They're not even scratching really. Right here it's scratching real hard because there's a slight hump here and then another dip. I am tickled pink with this little tiny rake. It works freaking fantastic. The other thing about going slow with as light of down pressure as I can is rocks. A lot less rock damage. So my mower's 12 feet. I can lay a 9-foot windrow if I want. So I could have 2 9-foot windrows here. And this rake, this 10-wheel rake, will still catch both of them 9-foot windrows and bring them right into one narrow windrow if I wanted to. It is extremely adjustable, super easy to do, super user friendly. I can't say enough good about this little tiny speed rake. They even got a walking tandem kit for the wheel. I thought about that someday, would be a nice upgrade. But let's get raking. Lift the hay, kind of like what a tedder would do. dairy habits that I can relax on when doing. Chances are this is all bedding anyhow, but you still got old habits. It'll be the best dang bedding anybody has ever seen. Coming back beautiful, just beautiful. The nice thing, since it's so adjustable, when I come back, if I can't fit between them, I can straddle one of them and I can offset one side. I can push one side out wide to make up for my being offset to the other side. And so, yeah, it is just infinite adjustments and awesome. I grew up with the old basket rakes, and then we had an old farmhand 5-wheel, just a single rake. I wish I would have got a little Tedder that can do both Ted and rake, but this rake has been a little lifesaver for me. Right here, for whatever reason, these two windrows are super close together. I don't know what was going on here. They are really, I got these really close together. So that fine tune in the back, that moves them back two wheels so little each time that, like how that side isn't raking very well because it's so close together. So I can come here, I can just pull this pin. I lift it up in the air so I can just take the weight off the rear here. And I just pull that pin. And then they got two holes plus 6 brackets. So you got, right there's your next adjustment. Here's where we were. I'll try and do this way. And right there's your next adjustment. I mean, that little bit there to there, that is really, really nice that it's that fine. But I'll just go to the next hole and we'll just try it there. I'll try and do that one-handed. Boom. Done. So now you can see just that little bit of kick in the tube. We can see our rear wheel, how it's moving with the windrow. That's all right. And we'll do the same over here. Well, in fact, we can leave this side alone because this side was working nice. This side was just a little bit wide. So we can just leave this side alone and leave that side alone. and we'll just give it a try now and see if that's enough to do a better job. All right, I'm gonna get to serious raking. You guys get some serious watching going on. And I'm sure you guys got chores to do too instead of watching me all day. But yeah, hey, you know what, guys? Thank you very much for watching. We'll be back out here in not too long and be raking for real and baling. Look how pretty that is. That is just gorgeous, guys. Just gorgeous.